Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We have a star in our midst today. It is Fun Friday. It's Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and we have a special guest joining us really quick this morning to celebrate the release of his brand new song, Climbing. Let's welcome Kevin Kiley.
I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side.
Welcome, Kevin Kiley.
Hi, the Queen of Joy herself. Is that you?
It's me. and I'll bet the king of inspirational music, Kevin. This is a winner.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really proud of it. And I'm so excited that it's finally here.
Yes. We are so excited that we're celebrating with you this morning. What does the song is called Climbing, written and produced by you and Sean Dalkey. Tell us what this song means to you.
So long story short, I did a really big concert and I was really excited. Hi. And then after that, I was on this big high. And then I was like, oh, I have no shows coming up. I don't know what to do. I was at a loss for words. I had complete writer's block and I lost my spark a little bit, but I had a studio session booked. So I kept it it was booked in November. This was in August. I didn't know what I was going to write about, but I was like, I'm going to do it. So it was the day before the session, still had no idea what I was going to write about. And I was like, well, I was talking to my friend and my friend was like, she said to me, well, you always write about what's true to you. So, how have you been feeling? And then it clicked. And I wrote about how have I been feeling? And that was anxious, stressed, going through all of the things as so many people probably are right now. And I wanted to be real, and I could write about love and breakups until the sun comes up, but writing about what's in here and what's in here is hard. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a light for other people out there because I know that there's other people struggling, and I just wanted people to know that they're not alone. And I'm very proud of this song because, if I can show what I'm struggling with mentally, I hope it's a light for other people out there to know that, you're okay and you're not alone in this kind of situation. So this song means
it's so good. It's so good. Guys, the lyrics, the chorus say, I've been trying and I've been lifting myself up. Yeah, I've been climbing after the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting as long as I'm alive. No, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side. It's so powerful, you guys, because I think we all can relate to that feeling of, look, I've been trying. I'm over here like I'm doing everything I can do. I feel like I've been knocked down a million times, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to choose to continue to move forward because I know that there's a bigger purpose. I know that there's a reason for me. And that's what the Breakthrough Show Network is all about. And so I literally, when I heard it, I'm like, just so you know, this is like going to become the official theme of the Breakthrough Show Network.
What an honor.
Just FYI. Brittany's crying. What's happening out there in the audience? I hope you guys will go to your favorite place that streams music and heart it, save it, download it, add it to your playlist, all of that stuff. And please share out on social media. You guys will see both the Breakthrough Show Network and Kevin Kiley Music posting about it on social media today. So please share it and join in the celebration with us. Yes. It's gonna be good. So you're excited. Like how many? Or we're going to manifest like 1 million listens by the end of the day.
1 million listens, yeah, it has to happen.
That's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, though. That's just the first day.
I know it. Thank you so much for coming on with us really quick this morning, Kevin. I appreciate you, and we'll see you because we've got some things coming.
We do. We do.
that are good, and we'll have you pop back on when those days
Yes.
happen.
Before I go, I just want to say I appreciate you right back. Despite everything that you've been going through, this one right here still showed up. So thank you. This would not be possible without you. So I love you
I
guys.
love you so much. We'll see
I
you
gotta
next
get
time,
to work,
Kevin.
but stream climbing.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up. Yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Kevin Kiley, for making a few minutes to pop on to Project Joy Live this morning. Welcome, everybody. Listen, I put in the chat the link for you to click and listen to the song. We really appreciate you going and taking a listen, adding it to your playlist, and letting it be part of that inspirational soundtrack of your life. Sharon, good morning. She said, congratulations, Kevin. We'll share it. Love your message and voice. I agree. Theme song for the Breakthrough Show. Absolutely. I'm like, it's happening, people. It's happening. Super exciting. We've got a very groovy background today because, as you'll see in our birthday segment coming up later on in the show, it is Lisa Frank's birthday, who growing up may or may not have had a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. Okay. Am I showing my age here this morning? I hope so, because that was a fun time. I had the one, I like the one with the dolphins. This one's got some cute little polar bears and whatnot on here. Lisa Frank was incredible entrepreneur and an artist, and love her stuff. I can't believe she's like 67 or something. Yes, Lisa Frank all day, definitely with the Lisa Frank Trapper Keepers. I love it. So we'll get to that here with birthdays. But first, let's talk about our national days. And then we're going to get to our final piece of AI taking over Project Joy Live. And we're going to dive into the last part, which is about cultivating a positive mindset. But we'll do national days first. All right. All right. Let's get it done. So, in national days today, a few different things going on. It is National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day. If you are a procrastinator on certain things, do it. Okay. Okay, because some of us have Tylenol in that medicine cabinet from that expired 3 years ago. So I'm going to have to ask you to go clean that out. Also, fun fact, and I did not know this, there when I went to CVS the other day to get a prescription, there was a drop box in there where you could take, like, if you have old prescriptions that have expired or you just simply don't take them anymore, you don't need them, you can take them in there and just drop them in that drop box, and they'll dispose of the medication for you, the bottles with the your name and everything. Like, they'll take care of all of it and dispose of it in a safe way. I did not know that they had that in there. I knew that there were ways to there were certain ways to get rid of medication, but I thought this was super convenient. If you're going to CVS anyway, picking up something, they've got that little drop box in there. I can't tell you if it's at every CVS, but it was at mine here in Groton, Connecticut. So definitely check that out if you need to, if you're going cleaning out that medicine cabinet and you need to get rid of some stuff. It is National Chocolate Covered Cashew Days. Now, I've shared this before. Cashews are a huge staple of a plant-based diet. We use it to make anything on the planet creamy. But how could it be creamy? It's a nut. If you soak them and blend them up, it actually makes a delicious cream sauce when you add different flavors. You can make it taste however you want. But today is not about the cream sauce. It's about chocolate covered cashews, which are delicious as well. So let me know if you like a cashew. Do you like chocolate? You can combine them both today. It is National Kindergarten Day. It honors the birthday of the man who started the first kindergarten, Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel. Who lived from April 21st, 1782 through June 21st, 1852. He is credited with starting the very first kindergarten in Germany in 1837. Love that. Very cool. Happy Kindergarten Day to all those kindergarteners out there. It's also apparently National Yellow Bat Day. On this day in 1967, the Army activated the 265th Army Security Agency Company Airborne with the 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The official insignia is a bat with outstretched wings on a full moon rising with the motto "Through the Night Below." Very cool little thing. I thought it was going to have to do with Batman, but here we are. This is an educational show, people. Good morning, and I'm glad you got your information in for today. Brittany said she had all the folders, the Lisa Frank folders, everything. She had it all, and I think I might have had like a pillowcase or something at some point. I recall having something on my bed that was really brightly covered. Yes, we are here for all of the chocolate covered anything here this morning. So I hope you had your snack before. Mandy's like, Lisa Frank, yes. Happy birthday, Lisa Frank. That's what we are celebrating with today. So listen, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back after this to finish our AI topic, talking about our AI takeover, letting chatbot decide what we're going to talk about. And today it's going to be talking about, drum roll please, cultivating a positive mindset. So we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. www.thebreakthroughshow or thebreakthroughshownetwork.com. Head over there so you don't miss any episodes of your favorite shows. There's 2 ways to really get, or 3 ways actually, to really get plugged in. Number 1, you can add all of our shows to your Google Calendar. Just scroll down to the bottom of the homepage of thebreakthroughshow.com and click that add to calendar button. And you can add the entire lineup of shows to your Google Calendar. Also, you can head to the Breakthrough Show Network.club to join our exclusive Discord community. You can also join our email list, bit.ly/email breakthrough, bit.ly/email breakthrough. This weekend begins the start of a really fun newsletter that'll be going out each week so you don't miss all of your favorite shows. So be sure you get plugged in, bit.ly/email breakthrough. Yes. Please, if you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe as well. Okay, so let's continue our topic. For anybody that's just joining us, maybe you haven't been here throughout the week. Earlier in the week, Monday, I shared my excitement and my full 180, going from completely being closed off to chatbot and AI and all of this stuff because it's taking over the world, and to going, oh, this could actually really help me in my business. So I thought we would have some fun and ask ChatGPT, what are some things that we can do in our lives to experience more joy? It spit out several suggestions for us, and we've decided to take 4 and explore them here on the show this week. We have talked about We've talked about connecting with others, helping others, engaging in activities that bring you joy, practicing gratitude, practicing self care. And today, ChatGPT says we need to cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivating a positive mindset can help you to see the good in life and find joy in everyday moments. Focus on positive thoughts and practice mindfulness and meditation to help calm and center your mind. Do you feel like out of a if you have 0 to 100%, okay, in your life out of each day, 0 to 100, like if you look at your life, what percentage of your life would you say that you have it absolutely has have a positive mindset? Let's try that. What percentage of your life would you say that you absolutely have a positive mindset? Around about guesstimate, if you will. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up our chat bot today. I've got a prompt put in already, 5 ways that we can cultivate a positive mindset with the goal of experiencing more joy in our lives. Let's press enter and see what happens. Here we go. It's beginning with gratitude, which I'm not surprised about. We're definitely going to be diving more into gratitude that first month, that first week of May. We have Sharon Zaraga Walters joining us on the show, and it's going to be amazing. We're really going to take a deep dive and look at that connection between gratitude and joy Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that week. So, as we've done, if you agree with the statements that it spit out for 5 ways that we can cultivate a positive mindset, as I'm reading them, please put that number in the chat. So, number 1, we're talking about practicing gratitude. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can help us to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and appreciate what we have. By regularly expressing gratitude for the good things in our lives, we can cultivate a positive mindset that can lead to greater feelings of joy. Obviously, I agree 1,000,000%. I started doing a yearly gratitude experience on Facebook a few years ago, and it's called the Illuminate Your Gratitude Experience. And I run it every year, stereotypically around Thanksgiving time in November. And it's a really cool experience. And I really see the big connection between being having gratitude in your life and experiencing more joy. So I love this, how it helps us to create a positive mindset as well. Number 2, positive self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves have a powerful impact on our mindset. By intentionally focusing on positive self-talk and reframing negative thoughts, we can cultivate a more positive and optimistic mindset that can lead to greater joy and well-being. I could not agree more with this. I have often said when we speak, we are literally breathing life into the words that we say. When we are thinking thoughts, because we know that our self-talk isn't always coming out of our mouth, a lot of times it's these thoughts that are swirling in our heads. When we're doing that, I want you to think about like the fact that your blood is constantly pumping throughout your body, and if these thoughts are swirling and all of that is like meshing together, like I think about the breath going in and out, the blood circulating. And if you've got that negative, not healthy, toxic self talk going on, it's all meshing together. And it really, like, it even flows into the work that Louise Hay did about, connecting our thoughts and our beliefs and our emotions to the physical things that happen in our body. So I definitely agree that positive self talk is a really great way that we can help our mindset. Number 3, mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help us to become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and can help us to approach challenges with greater clarity and perspective. By developing a more mindful approach to life, we can cultivate a positive mindset that is more conducive to experiencing joy. I love that. And I know that mindfulness, sometimes when we think about things like meditation, mindfulness and meditation are used are talked about hand in hand a lot of times. And so a lot of people are closed off to the idea of meditation. Like, I can't get my mind to slow down. I can't get everything to quiet. I don't have 5 minutes of peace. Any moms out there that have dealt with that before? It's a situation where we really have to step out of the realm of perfection when it comes to mindfulness and meditation. It is a Mindfulness in itself is a practice. There are so many things. We are in a shiny object syndrome life, a very fast-paced life these days, and there's so much outside noise. And so that's why I love the phrase practicing mindfulness, because I think I wouldn't even say that I am mindful. I think I have many mindful moments, and I think I practice mindfulness. Um, but there's plenty of moments when I easily get distracted or think about too far in the past or too far in the future, and I have difficulty being right now in the present. So I love that one about mindfulness, helping us to be more positive in our lives. Number four, surrounding ourselves with positivity. This ties into a lot of things that we've talked about this week. Honestly, the people, media, and activities we surround ourselves with can all impact our mindset. By intentionally seeking out positive influences and engaging in activities that bring us joy, we can cultivate a more positive mindset and increase our overall sense of well-being. I think we know that. I think that's most of us are aware that we need to be more mindful of what we're surrounding ourselves with. And I I saw a post on Facebook the other day. It made me laugh really hard, but also made me think. It said something like, girls be like, I don't like negativity in my life, and then we go turn on a good murder mystery. Like, I don't like drama, but we'll go turn on some Love Is Blind. I don't like this or that or whatever, but I'll go, and we'll say those things. We'll say, and Shiraz talks about that in his book, How to Rewrite Your Reality, about being stuck in that kind of story. We'll say all day that we want certain things in our lives, but are we really making the effort to surround ourselves with those things and people? So it's a great point. Finally, number five, finding purpose and meaning. And I'm kind of I'm on the fence with this, but we're going to talk about that in just a minute. When we have a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives, we are more likely to approach challenges with a positive mindset. By identifying our values and goals and aligning our actions with those values and goals, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning that can contribute to greater feelings of joy and fulfillment. So I will say, on the surface, I agree. But I also want to add in that there are a lot of people out there that I know that are struggling to feel a sense of purpose or to identify what their purpose is. What is the meaning of their life? What is their purpose here on this planet? And I don't think, while I think that connecting with a sense of that can help us experience more joy, I don't want anyone to think that they are broken because they're not there yet, because they haven't found it. I don't want you to feel like, you're missing out on some big life thing if you haven't found the purpose in your life. We've had a couple people on our show that have actually talked about that on the Breakthrough Show. I'll have to um link you guys to some of this stuff, but uh they talked about how that having a purpose isn't like the end all be all of your life. In fact, the person that was on the show didn't believe that having a purpose was necessary to be successful. And while I don't know if I 100% agree with that, I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you, because I think there were several times. I think I'm very connected to my purpose now, but um I don't necessarily think that the times when I wasn't connected to my purpose, somehow, like, I wasn't able to enjoy anything or something like that, if that makes sense. But I'll digress at that point and check in with the chat. So let's see what you guys thought. Let's go. Scrolling back. Um let's see. 10%. Susan, 10% of your life positive. I asked in the beginning, how much of your life do you feel like you are in a positive mindset? 10%. That's really honest, Susan. I appreciate that. And it's hard. It's hard. I can remember times in my life kind of feeling that 10%. Maybe 70%, but it depends on the week. Sometimes it's a 95 and sometimes it's a 40. That real life. Real life. Um and that's kind of, I feel very similar to that, the up and downs of it. I would say if I had to give it an average, um I would give myself a clear 70, I would say. Obviously I've had days where I'm like at 100, baby. We're feeling good about life, okay? But I have other days that are tough. Just like we're all human. I think that's normal to be up and down, but I would give myself probably that solid 70 as well. Susan said the gratitude month has really helped me in shifting myself. I love that. Susan agreed with number one. Number two, Mandy's going to church out here. They are powerful. Your mind, your words, your intentions like spells. It's so important to be kind to ourselves and talk just gratitude and love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Agreeing with number four. I didn't see anybody agree. What was number three? Mindfulness. No, nobody had anything to say about that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Even if it's just 5 minutes, give that to you. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be a mindfulness, meditation, quieting yourself, all of that. It doesn't have to be a big production, right? It really doesn't. Give just a breath, a simple breath can be mindful, just to focus inward. We've got some laughter going on. That's why it's hard for me to watch TV or movies. Absolutely. Sometimes, and there was a couple movies that I watched that I still sometimes am triggered thinking about it, because they were so, um, traumatizing and I do this I recognize that I do this to myself. I watch these true stories, so the fact that we know that it's true like really adds to this issue. Shiraz does make you think about your life in some kind of way. um it's a journey. Our purpose changes. I think it can, absolutely. I think purpose and passion can link into I'm so up and down with the purpose conversation. Like I really like I'm not ready to talk about that one yet. One thing that's helped me with purpose, oh, here it is. Remind myself my purpose as a human is to create whatever that is, even if it's just creating my life. That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, so much of my life is ponies, and Vinny has been challenging since December. And that's the thing. It's hard. It can be hard to stay in a positive mindset when we're in the midst of challenges. Look, we all talk a really good game when things are going great, when we've got that money, when someone gives us a compliment, when everything goes our way, when we wake up in the morning and we don't stub our toe on the side table, when the kids are behaving. We talk a good game. We're like, oh, I'm so good at the positive mindset. I'm so good. I'm the queen of positivity. Okay. And then, but the real litmus test is, are we still practicing those things when the literal shit hits the fan? Are we still practicing those things when it's tough? When it's not handed to us on a platter? Okay, when we stub our toe, when our bank account is at negative 25 because it was zero and now something tried to clear and the bank gives us a fee, when the horse is acting a fool, when the kids are literally being so loud and decide to streak naked in front of the camera when you're on live video, when the husband is nitpicking, all of those little things that are we still committed to being in a positive mindset, to finding the gratitude, to finding the joy during those times? Mandy says 75%, but that took time for me and lots of meditation. Absolutely. I think there have definitely been times when I've been like like long periods of time when I was way lower than that. And I definitely didn't have the tools that I have now. Brittany's comment we already said. Mandy said Brittany helps with meditation and has helped me even with gratitude and my intention. She's a good friend to remind you you matter. Absolutely, absolutely. We're we're having a whole moment out here. It's up to us to choose our reaction. Absolutely. Awesome living through Facebook. My life can look amazing, and in ways it is. I love the beauty and I see when writing. Absolutely. We all have those amazing things that are good, but we gotta pick. We gotta pick. Are we still gonna be committed? Are we gonna be committed when the horse is being crazy, Susan? That's what the question is. Listen, we've got to do birthdays today, so let's get that on so we can end the show and get started on our weekend. I just realized that I had to go over to the birthdays here because I forgot to do that right before the show. But the celebrity birthdays, I do have those ready to go. Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away last year, had a birthday today. Also, Iggy Pop, punk frontman for the Stooges, has a birthday today. Robert Smith, frontman for The Cure, Friday, I'm in Love. Isn't that ironic? And it's Friday today. Robert Smith has a birthday today. Lisa Frank, as I mentioned, by our beautifully Lisa Frank-esque background here. Tony Danza, you guys might remember him from the show Who is the Boss? I loved that show, Who's the Boss, back in the day. I heard so they were going to be rebooting that thing, but listen, they're rebooting everything. Like, we have no creativity left in this world, though I do appreciate the nostalgia. Sue Wilhite has a birthday today. You can actually catch her on an older episode of Rewriting Reality with Shiraz. She's a fantastic entrepreneur. We also have a friend of mine from back in school days, Larissa Sky. Happy birthday, Larissa. And then also, we have a very, very special birthday happening tomorrow, boys and girls. It is the King of Joy, aka my other half. It's my husband's birthday tomorrow, Philip Dugas. So happy birthday to my husband. But since it's Saturday and we're not going to be here, we're going to celebrate him today. Okay. All right. Yes. Leave greatness alone. I'm not here for all of these reboots that are happening. That being said, let's get our birthday song on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queen Elizabeth II, Iggy Pop, Robert Smith, Lisa Frank, Tony Danza, Sue Wilhite, Larissa Sky, and my hubby, the best husband in the whole wide world, Philip Dugas. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today and over the weekend. I just realized how Lisa Frank-esque the birthday song is. You guys see the graphic? It's very Lisa Frank looking. I think when I made it, I remember saying this looks kind of 90-ish, but I just realized that like it went right back into our background and it was epic. Listen, you guys, I'm so excited that you could be here with us this week and play this little game of letting AI run the show with us, and it's gonna be amazing to watch on the replay as well. I'm gonna go back and take in some of this experience again on the viewer side. And next week we have kind of a hodgepodge of things going on. I think the following week, let's see what we have going on. Let's see. I'm trying to go, but the week of the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. We have Sharon Saraga Walters on the show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, we have a new segment starting on Tuesday, the 9th, with somebody that you may or may not recognize from the show. But before he comes on to do his segment, you can tune in on May 5th for a special live episode of The Breakthrough Show at 1 p.m. We are going to be talking about everything from hard conversations, relationships. What do you do when the relationship ends and only one party agrees? Making assumptions about people, the aftermath of things. Uh, and my guest for that show is going to be none other than Brandon Croucher from Delight Cafe. So please be sure to tune in for that episode. That's going to be May 5th at 1 p.m. You guys can actually scroll back and see some breakthrough show episodes with him, as well as Project Joy in his Care Bear onesie. But we have a lot to talk about. We've come a long way in our relationship as friends and as business associates, and so really excited to talk about our journey live on the show, and give you guys a real look at what it looks like when a relationship falls apart, takes some time away and comes back together. So I'm excited to have this conversation live on air with you guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We had a conversation about it yesterday, and I'm excited about that. So the great news is, here's the great news. He's going to come on and do the show live with me that Friday, and it's Cinco de Mayo, so you can go get your drink on afterwards, because you're going to need a drink afterwards. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I want to remind you that we have an all new episode of one story, one guest, one question coming up tonight at 6 p.m. with one of our favorite people, Steve Gamlin, the motivational firewood guy, speaker, DJ extraordinaire. He's amazing. So definitely check out his episode real quick. It's like 25 minutes or so, but he is a powerful storyteller. Check that out at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Okay. Yes. Tacos, margaritas happening after the breakthrough show. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thank you so much for joining me here. Enjoying, I almost said, but for joining me here today. The enjoying part is up to you. I will see you guys next week. Wishing you a fabulous weekend. And I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. I'll see you next week. Bye.